If I made a Hollywood trailer for my friend Dave's dating profile, would he get more dates?
Medically, I'm very unique. I have a lot of medical problems.
Would his DMs blow up? But who is Dave? Well, he's a wonderful guy. He edits my short form videos.
Are you going out tonight, Dave?
Hell yeah.
And he's looking for love.
With my aunt and my sister.
So, I thought I would help him in the best way that I can, by going completely over the top. I got a warehouse, Hollywood-grade cameras, a director, an explosions department,
Doing your morning commute and you suddenly see a fireball.
a billboard campaign, and a stunt team.
How long do I have to nail this?
Also, I could make a Hollywood trailer for Dave to add to his dating profile. I mean, sure, I am the ultimate wingman. So, first things first, I would need a director.
So, I've been on the hunt for a director of this project to make this trailer to be the best thing it possibly can be. I really want someone to buy in to who Dave is, and I think I found somebody. He's called Jed. He's in, but he's just said that he needs to learn a bit more about him before he goes away and starts writing and putting together a script.
So I organised Jed to come in and interview an unsuspecting Dave on a day he was working in the office.
Dave?
Hello.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, the man, the myth, the legend.
Absolutely.
Oh, are we gonna have fun, boys?
So let's all take a moment to get to know Dave a little bit better.
Hello.
What do you do with Max?
So I am one of his editors. All the short videos that go out online, most of them are me.
Have you seen anyone? Or
No, I'm a single man looking for a single woman.
Do you enjoy being single?
It's okay. I like the freedom. I guess it's got its downside as well.
what's the downside?
Lots of lonely nights and mornings and daytimes, afternoons. I like someone who's going to be a bit quirky and someone short as well. As a man below the average height, I can't be going too high because then I got to get the step ladder. And then I got approached by a woman who was, I think, 6 foot once. She was grinding on me, but it was about here. She knocked my glass off my face. I had to hide in the toilet. She's a very keen woman. I like gingers and blondes and brunettes, not fussed. Medically, I'm very unique. I have a lot of medical problems that will keep them on their toes, I think. Oh, he's eating a nut. Where's his EpiPen?
Do you need the EpiPen for a dog?
No, okay. The EpiPen's just for nuts. So as long as they're not eating like a Snickers bar or anything, I should be fine. Don't know if you notice, I like quirky jumpers.
That pocket there.
Yeah, that's where I keep all my medication. I've got a degree in comedy.
Because women like funny men, right?
They do, and if you've got a certificate to prove it, that helps massively.
Now this trailer that we'll be making will be put on all of Dave's dating apps, so it really needs to stand out. So, we wanted to ask him whether he had any special skills.
Do you ride fast cars, ride motorbikes, anything like that?
I can't drive,
Okay.
so no.
Do you know any martial arts, anything like that? Any?
I got in one fight and I got an ear infection from it.
I think I've got everything I need.
Nice.
So I'll see you on set.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Shall I go or?
Yeah.
Nice.
Jed indeed did have everything he needed, as 2 days later he sent through the script, and it was good. Almost too good.
I think I've bitten off more than I can chew here. It's been a couple of days and Jed has gone and written the script. The script is amazing, but he wants to do so much with it. He's just said this. I think we can do the explosion, but we'll need the Met Police's approval for a 5-meter high explosion. This is much bigger than I thought it was going to be. I think this is going to be the finest piece of cinematography that Hinge has ever seen. But it's just suddenly become a lot more expensive, a lot more moving parts, a lot more people, and I'm genuinely worried for Dave whether he'd be comfortable with this.
But there was no time to dwell on these worries as the day of the shoot had arrived, and I was slightly overwhelmed with the number of people on set. There were soundies, there were gaffers, there was someone called a DOP.
Hey mate, nice to meet you.
It's me, hey.
I was there to be Dave's fairy godfather, always watching his every move to make sure he was doing okay. I needn't have worried, however, as Dave was taking everything in his stride.
Shut up. Okay. Didn't feel it, but
Dave.
Despite my initial fears that we'd been slightly too ambitious with some of our ideas, Jed and his incredible crew were ploughing through the script. And even editor Dave was taking to his new role as a movie star like a duck to water.
escalator. I barely know her.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I, however, was just getting in people's way.
How long have you been in this business? What's the ISO saying, boys?
Solid 500. Thanks for checking.
As the day went on, Dave's expectations started to grow, and the pressure to create the best video prompt Hinge had ever seen was sky high.
I want my phone to crash with the amount of notifications I'll be getting.
But luckily, we had one more trick up our sleeve, and it was quite explosive.
About here?
I wanted to make Dave look as cool as humanly possible. And what's cooler than a classic cool guy walking away from an explosion shot?
Please be respectful and keep noise to a minimum when outside.
Now, setting off an explosion in a small area like this is extremely dangerous, and wouldn't only require strict precision on Dave's part,
To kind of am up the walk a bit.
No, maybe not that.
we also needs to get the permission from the proper authorities.
We have got sign-off from the Metropolitan Police and the Transport Authority.
And they had said, yes, we were allowed to do it,
This is Dave's big moment. Action.
but we only had one shot.
You all good? Camera ready? Action. Dave, 2, 3.
That explosion was sponsored by Surfshark, the only VPN that you need. But what is Surfshark? Surfshark are a VPN and they're fantastic because they protect you whilst you're browsing online. Imagine Dave is Surfshark and these baddies are trying to get his data.
Surfshark masks your IP address, making it really hard for those hackers to get into all your stuff.
He makes light work of them. Surfshark also has 3,200 servers in 100 countries, so when you're traveling abroad like these two are, where are you going, guys? Good chat. You can watch your favourite TV shows from back home if they're geo-locked. All you need to do is to change your location and bam, you can watch your favourite show. What's your favourite show, Dave?
I like the news.
Make sure you get the exclusive Surfshark holiday deal with the promo code MAXFOSH to get up to 6 additional months for free. And in the meantime, let's see how Dave's getting on.
Thank you, guys.
The explosion a roaring success, Dave was turning into a fully fledged star.
Do you feel empowered?
I feel a new man.
And you sound it as well.
And if this movie trailer wouldn't get him a date, his newfound mojo certainly would.
Now we'll pick it up with a point of view shot from the person on the ground.
Dave spent the rest of the shoot beating up bad guys and being an all-round legend.
Dave, remember you're a badass.
He even got to take out some of his long-held frustration on his boss, me.
Action.
Why did that break?
Action.
Did I get you?
He added a bit of spice into that. A bit of venom.
With a sore head, we had one more shot, and that was that.
Guys, I think that's a wrap. Woo! Well done, Dave. You're amazing, yeah.
Jeez, it was good fun.
With the shooting finished, the footage got sent off to the editors and colour graders. I, in the meantime,
Come on.
needed to get the word out.
I'm out hunting bulls. I think I found the one that Dave's meant to be on.
And the fantastic folks at Daylight LED gave us an entire billboard campaign across London.
Hey, there he is. Dave! Oh, he looks great.
I also managed to add a few more treats to the poster design with all sorts of Easter eggs from the channel. Stunts, of course, were performed by Max Fish. The fittest guy on set was Dave, and the worst sibling, of course, my sister. But enough dilly-dallying. I now had a trailer to show Dave, so I hired a screening room and invited him over.
Private seats.
Private seats.
Wow.
Popcorn, my sir.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Sweet and also salted.
Wow.
I didn't know what you
Like
liked.
the two of us.
Yeah?
Who's who?
I don't
Never
know.
know.
So, this is the world premiere of Dave.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Optimistic.
Optimistic,
Yeah.
okay. I guess there's no point in having any chitter chatter. We should just probably
Yeah.
get going. So yeah, away we go.
Nice.
In a dating world with lies, deceit, and red flags, one man stands alone. Introducing Dave. He was just a normal, single guy.
Can I have a pint of IPA, please?
A single guy with a secure job and no baggage. A guy who will fight for you, but in a strictly non-toxic masculinity kind of way.
You okay, mate?
But he also has a sensitive side. Despite being cool, tough, and 100% emotionally mature, Dave is missing one thing: true love. And no amount of novelty jumpers can fix it. This summer, you'll laugh,
Escalator? I barely know her.
you'll cry, and you'll be adequately satisfied in the bedroom. Starring Dave as the guy you should introduce your mum to.
Cappuccino, sir.
You can't spell love without Dave. maybe it's time to give both a chance. Dave, coming soon to a date near you.
That's brilliant.
You enjoy that?
Yeah, that's so good. That dog bit my ear on the shoe, and that's just giving me all the flashbacks. I hate that little guy.
Dave was a big fan, but we were hoping that the ladies of London were too, and seeing his face beaming when he was watching it back made all the hours spent on this trailer completely worth it. Now we had to add it to his dating profile and see the results.
So we've got to give it a little caption.
A daily essential.
Whoa.
You are a daily essential, to be fair.
Got to get your vitamin D.
This is when it says it's too high quality.
Yeah, it's just too good.
Oh, done.
Lovely.
Yes.
Whack him in the face.
Yeah, with a bam, that's Dave.
Bam, art. I guess we just wait and see.
We just wait and see now.
I'll see you at the wedding. Perfect end.
As we picked up the popcorn, the movement behind Dave was already starting. He was starting to receive matches by the hatful. But would it all be surface level? Well, I found out a couple of days later.
Oh. Hello, big boy, the big D. How are we?
I'm good, thank you, Big M. How are you?
I'm very well. How have we been? What's the update? It's been a couple of days now, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a few days. It's popped off slightly. I can't, I'll be humble. It's been alright. And training works in mysterious ways.
Okay. Has that led to anything?
A lovely individual has promised to go and buy me an IPA. So I'm immediately moving on.
Go on, Dave! My man! Well, let me know how it goes, and of course, don't do anything I wouldn't.
Well, I'd like to be a number of things, Nancy boy.